Wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. Welcome to us to another session of the share of our great book, that is Nahw al-Wadi that we have been treating. So inshallah we want to look at al-mubtada'u wal-khabaru, a much touted topic that people do talk about a lot. So, and before I will move on, a lot of people do say that they don't, when they are starting now, that they always have challenge in identifying mubtada and khabar, nat and man'ut and mudaf and mudaf ilayh. So inshallah we are very hopeful that at the end of our teaching, which this mubtada and khabar is not just for a day, I will start today. The next ustaz we also continue from the explanation. Hopefully you should be able to get the differences between them and really understand mubtada and khabar, because we not limit us to what is being the methodology put down in the book alone. So this is al mubtada. What's mubtada? Literally, mubtada means something that is starting a statement. You can see. So all these words I'm pointing out to here, this at-tufahatun, as-suratu, al-jariyu, al-qitaru, an-nazafatu, al-aru. You can see that they are starting the statement. So literally, when you are using something to start a statement, we call it what? Al-mubtada. Now the next is al-khabar. Khabar means news, literally news, as in a news that has been given to you. Maybe a news that, oh, the president has traveled out. That's a news. So that is the meaning of khabar literally. Do we get now? So what is now mubtada and khabar? The way I will explain is, for instance, I want to say, you know a boy. Both of us know a boy, and I want to give you another information about the boy. Perhaps you may not know that second information I want to give you. So the second information I want to give you about is what we call what? The khabar of our mubtada. Do you get now? For instance, I said Zaidun. Both of us know Zaid, but you don't know that Zaid is what? Is a thief. And I say Zaidun sarikun. So that's Zaid is a thief. So a mubtada and khabar will always give you what? A complete sentence, because we are introducing something to some of you. Get now? The boy is good, the man is great, the small boy is mad. So something like that. That's whenever you are translating, is coming out of your statement most times. So that is a what? A mubtada and khabar. So let us look at the definition of our author. He said that al mubtada ismun is always a noun. You can see ismun, next is a noun. Marfu'un, that always take rafun. That's another. They have given us two rules now. The first word is always a noun. Marfu'un, that always take what? Rafun. We have told us rafun means domo like signs. Domo and is what? And other one. Basically domo is rafun. There are also other signs that depict rafun. Fi awwalil jumla, that is always at the beginning of a statement. At the beginning of a statement. Do we get now? So that is al mubtada. Wal al khabar ismun is ismun marfu'un, that always take rafun too. Yukawwanu ma'al mubtada. This one is not yukawwin, it's yukawwan. So that is formed. Okay, is yukawwinu, yukawwinu ma'al mubtada jumlatan mufida. So khabar form with the mubtada, both of them form together what? Jumlatan mufida. So they will make a jumla, a complete sentence for you. Do you get? That's the difference between it and nat and man'ut. Do you get now? So let us look at some illustration we give us. So this is just a part one of it. We'll continue from there. Now, so everything you see here at the beginning of the statement, at-tufahatu, as-suratu, al-jariyu, al-kitaru, an-nazafatu, al-ardu. They are the what? They are our mubtada, because they are the beginning of the sentence. Do we get now? So what's now our khabar? Khabar is this: hulwatun, jamilatun, mufidun, sari'un, wajibatun, mustadiratun. So that is our khabar. Do we get now? So that is one of those things I want us to know. Another thing is that you will see that all the mubtada we have mentioned here, all our mubtada, they are taking what? They are marfu'un. Astaghfirullah, they are ma'rifa. That means they are definite. So basically, for someone who is a learner, and most times also Mubtada is always what? Ma'rifa. Most times they are ma'rifa. Basically mubtada are what? Ma'rifa. Also is that our khabar most times they are what? Nakra, except when you get to some advanced teaching they introduce some things to. But on the general notes, our mubtada is always what? Ma'rifa, and our khabar is always what? Nakra. Do you get now? That means mubtada is always definite and our khabar is always what? Indefinite. You too, you can see it. However, it is not only what takes alif and lam alone that is ma'rifa. That is why when we started our lesson we have done al-ma'arifu sabun. So in the next class some example I will be giving more. So the muallif who wrote this book, both of them who wrote this book, the two authors who wrote Nahw, when they are giving example of mubtada here, they limit it to alif and lam. But we don't want you, the reader, or you that we are watching our videos, to limit your mubtada to alif and lam alone, because that's what they use, because they believe that they are just introducing what? This thing to us. So in our own next class we are going to give us some other examples of mubtada. Some of them don't even have an alif and lam. Do you get now? But in the explanation you are going to get it very well, inshallah. So I'm going to translate now. The first one says at-tufahatu hulwatun. At-tufahatun hulwatun. The apple is sweet. The apple is sweet. So you can see at-tufahatu hulwatun. The apple is sweet. So that's a complete sentence, and you can see that when you translate the two, is coming out. Is, we call it concept of what? Al-isiyya. Because most times when you translate mubtada and khabar into English language, you always see is in between the mubtada and what? And the khabar. So that's why we say that one of those easy way for you to differentiate mubtada and khabar from nat and man'ut and what? Mudaf and mudaf ilayh is that what? Is mubtada and khabar always have the what? The concept of what? Isiyya with it. So do we get? The next one is what? As-suratu jamilatun. The picture is beautiful. The picture is beautiful. Do we get now? The third one is what? Al-jariyu, running or jogging. Do you get? Jariyu from jaro. Mufidun is beneficial. Running or jogging, anyone you want to translate it to, mufidun is beneficial. That is the next one. Al-qitaru. Al-qitaru, the train. Sari'un is fast. Is fast. Do you get now? So somebody who is a learner, so you know this will help you now. Maybe you see something in English, the boy is good. You know, now take the dictionary. You check for boy in Arabic, you have seen it, you add alif and lam to it. You now go and look for is again in the dictionary. That means you have a very bad foundation. You don't need to check for is, because you are in that statement. That English you want to translate to Arabic is already what? You should know that, oh, is that mubtada and khabar. I don't need to translate the is into what? Into Arabic. Do you get now? So these are some of those things when you learn something like this that will help you. So al-kitaru sari'un, the train is fast. An-nazafatu, cleanliness. Wajibatun is necessary, is mandatory. Do you get now? Or is obligatory. So the next one, al-aridu, the earth. Mustadiratun is revolutionary. Do you get? Or if you want to use geographical term, you can say is spherical or is yard. Do you get now? Al-aridu mustadiratun from istadaro. Something should move around, like to rotate. Do you get now? So you can say the earth is rotational. So that is that on the distance. So you can see that everything we translated there is. So, and we told us that all our mubtada we have translated, they are in ma'rifa what form, that they are definite. They are definite with alif and lam. Alif and lam is just one of the definite this thing. They have other ways we can identify your definite article, which will be they will be used in the next class, because the book did not use it. So when the next class will be used, we are not going to the next topic straight. We are still treating mubtada and khabar. Also, lastly, is that this our khabar, we told us that they are mostly what? Nakra. And in addition, majority of those things that are used as khabar, most times, majority of time, when we want to express our khabar, what are those things that are used? They use what? Awsafu sab'un. Please note it. For majority of the khabar, what is being used is what? awsofu sab'un. That means the 7 things we use as adjectives. What do we say will be used for our mubtada mostly? Mu'arifu sab'un for the mubtada. Our khabar unko awsofu sab'un. If you can just master these 2 things we have said, mostly mu'arifu sab'un for mubtada, and most times for the khabar is what? Awsofu sab'un. You are good to go. It'll be a lot of challenges people do have. You will surpass it, inshallah. So that is that. So in summary again, mubtada is what is starting our statement, and the khabar is what is coming after. And both the mubtada and khabar, you can win the mubtada ma'al khabari jumlatan mufida. So the mubtada together with the khabar, they both will form what? A complete sentence. Because now that is confusing you, for those who have done it before, those one don't form what? Complete sense. So that we pray Allah accept it from us as an act of ibadah. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik, ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.